former UFC middleweight champion Anderson the Spider Silva is set to make the walk here tonight. This is a man still getting it done in his mid-40s, DC. Proved in the Israel Adesanya fight that he could still hang in there over a hard 15 minutes with the best guys in the world.
Anderson Silva is still able to compete even though he's up there in age a little bit, and that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad. Anderson the Spider Silva. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anderson the Spider Silva. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go with the start of the round, and all eyeballs are fixed upon Khamzat Chimaev. More often than not, it's a short night at the office. How will he choose to proceed tonight? Will he go to the hands or will he go to the takedown? Remains to be seen, but clearly he believes he has a favorable matchup in front of him tonight. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev.
Changing the position.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, huge elbow! Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Silva getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes. He's brutalizing them with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
He's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over. He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. He's got to be careful here. Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Nice shot there by the champ.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
Listen, everything you're doing is working. Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing all the time. I want you to keep that head moving.
Highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Nice job to block the strike there, and then counters with an effective hook. So a nice sequence on the feet there by Khamzat Chimaev.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Khamzat Chimaev gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Oh, rips the body shot there. Beautiful straight punch there by Silva. Lands a double leg takedown. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
That submission looks tight. The arm triangle is getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Nice land there by Anderson Silva. Just a true mixed martial artist. Has so much honor and respect for the game. And somewhat remarkable. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Chimaev gets the takedown. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing.
This is a terrible position.
Silva gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Chimaev's in half guard now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. 30 seconds to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chimaev. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, let's punch into that clinch this round. Right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, we told you about that hook. There it is. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Silva circling now towards the left. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Well, he caught the kick there and then counters with a takedown. So a lot of fighters, when they catch that kick, would move immediately into the takedown, and it worked out for him there.
It worked out great. Caught the leg, drove right into his opponent, and put him on his back.
Well, Silva's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Let's work, guys.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponents, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Silva. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Silva's in half guard. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head, be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
Don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Such a blow right there. Can I see he's rocked?
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly.
And there it is! Khamzat Chimaev with a huge win tonight!
Jeez Louise!
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by KO. No TKO tonight. A lot of pressure on this man to